Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, hello and welcome. So today I am here to do my monthly favourites for April because April is gone, so we are now gonna talk about what I've been enjoying, what I've not been enjoying for the whole of April, and I honestly have a lot of products, so I'm kind of just going to get into it. I'm going to talk about some stuff that's not makeup first, so makeup I will leave till after. So the first thing that I have been enjoying is the Star Wars Lego game. I am a big fan of Star Wars, I'm a big fan of Lego, and then when the worlds collide, I'm absolutely ecstatic, and I have been waiting so long for this to come out. I did play the original ones when they came out many years ago, and I've played a variety of the other Lego games like the Harry Potter, the Indiana Jones one, if you remember that. My god, we're old. But one issue that I do have with this, on episode 3, which is Revenge of the Sith, I can't get past like the last level because my game has glitched. The game glitched about 2 or 3 times when I've played it. When I first started playing it and it started like a little tutorial, it just froze and I had to restart it again, and I was like, okay, is this what's gonna happen? Everything else has been perfectly fine. Like, the game is so much fun. It's very like nostalgic for me because like for me Star Wars is always been with me. Like, I've been watching Star Wars since I was really little, and I've grown up with, you know, episode 1 to 3, and then obviously when 5 to 9, I can't even count, no, 7 to 9 came out. It's been like, Star Wars is a big part of my life and I love this game. There's just issues, as in there's glitches, but I think there might be a new DLC coming out. I think it might be a Mandalorian one, which I'm so excited about because I think you might be able to play as like Grogu and if you can, I will lose my shit. I'll be so happy. So yeah, this has been like a hit for me, but then a slight miss in that I can't actually complete the game because it's really annoying. But moving on to some skincare items, the first thing I absolutely love is the Beauty Mallows like body lotion thingy. It's insane to kind of describe what it is. It's a body butter, it's a sheer body butter, and I previously have used their peach scrub, which I've mentioned in my video, and I decided to get the peach like body butter because I kind of do stuff for them like on brand ambassador. It's not paid or anything like that. I got a discount code to use towards this and give them a review, but honestly I've been using this so much. Like, you get a lot of products in here, and I have just been smothering my body in this every time I have a shower because it smells amazing. It rubs into the skin and just disappears, but it stays on the skin like for at least a day or 2, so your body is still so nice and moisturized. I think it's about 10 or 11 pounds, but honestly you do get a lot in here. I can't even, you get 200 grams, and I think I do have a discount code with them, which is an affiliate code. If I can find it, I will put it here. Obviously you can obviously buy it without it, and they have a lot of other skincare products as well. They have again the body scrub. They have these you know, the cold things that you put in the fridge and you just put them under your eyes to kind of help depuff your eyes, and they have so many other different products as well. But I absolutely love the butter and the scrub, so I highly recommend those. The last skincare product I have is what I got in my P. Louise budget box, and it is the cleanser. This is so damn good. I use this all the time now to remove my makeup. When I filmed a video and I need to remove my makeup, I use this. And also in the budget box came a muslin cloth. You came like a set of 3, and then you basically just put this all over your face, add a bit of water, kind of rub everywhere. You get the cloth and then you rub it off, and you obviously might have to double cleanse again depending on how much makeup you actually have put on, like layers wise, but this really moisturizes my skin. Like, I have to be so careful what I put on my skin, but I've had no issue with this. I think I've used it about 4 or 5 times now, and the packaging itself is so damn gorgeous. It's so cute. It looks so high-end. I don't know how much it is by itself. I don't think it is affordable at all, but it's still, I mean, I got it in the budget box, so it cost me like 30 quid to get this and a couple of other things as well. But I've used quite a bit of it and it is really nice. I don't know if I will purchase it after I finish it, just because again I don't know how much it is, so I can't be like, yeah, I'll definitely get it again if I run out, because I think her skincare can be quite pricey, but I do quite like this. So if you're looking for like a cleanser that is for all skin types and just really helps your skin get rid of like all the makeup and all the kind of, you know, clogged up pores, I really recommend that. So now we're going on to makeup. So I kind of go through the steps of like how I do my makeup to kind of show you guys, so if that makes any sense. So I'm going to show you my foundation first. This foundation, I don't know if I like it. So it is the Revolution IRL filter in the shade 0.2. So off the bat, this is too light for me, and I know that it's my own fault because I chose it, so therefore shade wise, bad choice. But the 2 times that I've used it, first time I thought it was okay, the second time I absolutely hated it because it was so dry on my skin that it completely emphasized all my dry spots. So I remember I think this video must have been about a week or so ago, it was just dry here. It was dry both in my nose, like both sections of my nose, and I do get quite a lot of dry sections on my face because I have very combination skin, have very sensitive skin because of my rosacea as well. But when I use this, I was like, I don't know how to feel. And I guess sometimes it is about the base you use, like obviously when it comes to the primer and skincare prep, absolutely, but I just don't think this is really for me. And I know it costs like £10, so it's not like the most high-end price, but the fact that it's £10 and you obviously do get a lot of products in here, like I don't even know how much you get. There we go, 23ml. I don't know, it will last you a while, but I just really don't know if I'm going to use this again, and it's not on my priority to use again. I don't know if I'll try it with another primer because the 2 different primers I use are very different. I just don't think it's that great. If it works for you, obviously that's amazing. That's to go with any of this makeup that I kind of like or don't like. If you like it, you don't like it, good stuff. But with this foundation, I just don't think it really worked for me. So now I'm going to go on to probably my favorite step when it comes to putting on makeup, which is highlighter and blush. So I have 2 blushes, and they're both actually like liquid products, and they're both Revolution products, surprise. So this is the Powerpuff Girls liquid blush in the shade Blossom, and this is the Hydra Bright Clean cream brush in the shade Peach. This one I thought was okay. It's very like you have to build it up quite a bit. You do get like quite a decent size in here, and I can only assume these are quite similar because when it comes to Revolution, I think all their products tend to be quite similar. They just put them in different packaging. Maybe, I don't know if that's like 100%, but when you look at certain shades and certain like sister brands that they have within themselves, all their stuff looks pretty similar. So when it comes to the Hydra Cream blush, it is nice. It's in the shade Peach, like I mentioned. It's very reminiscent of like Charlotte Tilbury, not that I know what it feels like or looks like on the skin because I don't have Charlotte Tilbury, but you do get quite a lot in here. And when it comes to like the shade, it's kind of like a shimmery peach, but it disappears quite quickly on the skin. So you have to, like for me, I like to have a very you know, a blush basically. It needs to be seen, and this kind of like when you blend it in, literally I've just put my hand over it and it's just kind of disappeared, and I can't have that with a blush because I like the blush I'm wearing today is actually a Becca duo that I found in TK Maxx, which is like with champagne pop as well. I want my blush to be like out there and to be seen, and this again just blends into nothing. This one on the other hand is quite nice. Again, this is in the shade Blossom, and this is part of the Powerpuff Girls collaboration. This is more of a bright pink tone, which is again something that I do quite like. Is quite buildable. When you do blend it in, again it does tend to disappear because when I put blushes on I have to always tap it down with a sponge because obviously it's just going to be a blob and if you don't blend it out it just won't work. But these two I do feel could do better. I mean, this one was £8 and I do think The Revolution Pro one was also £8. I don't think it was maybe more than that, because Revolution Pro tends to be a little bit more on the higher end when it comes to any of the other stuff. So yeah, these two are okay. I do have two other blushes that I do prefer, but I'll be talking about them next month because the videos for those haven't come out yet. So I'll be talking about them next time. And then I have a highlighter. Again, this is okay. This is a Revolution Super Dewy Liquid Highlighter. This, again, I think is maybe too light for me. This is in the shade Gold Champagne, and I do want to try like different shades of highlighters and, you know, blushes and stuff like that when it comes to my skin. But sometimes if they just won't work for me, then obviously I can't do anything about that. And again, the Super Dewy line is nice because their blushes are super duper nice. Like, I really love, yeah, the blushes when it comes to these. But I think this one, a little bit disappointing. It's just not as highlightery as it could have been. So I'm kind of going to go off of the trail slightly. So I'm going to go onto my lips because I have two lip products. Actually, I have a couple of lip products that are part of sets, so I'll just show you those. So the first thing is actually what I'm wearing on my lips. I haven't actually used it on my channel because I haven't had an opportunity, but I wanted to talk about it because it is absolutely gorgeous. It's the Urban Decay Eternals lipstick, and this is in the shade Agility. So Urban Decay have recently kind of not been so on the great radar of like good collaborations, you know, when it came to like the Prince one, which I thought was okay, Eternals, I don't even know what other collaborations they've done, but not many people have been enjoying them. I was having a look at the Debenhams website. I didn't even know they had a website. I thought they just completely closed down. They had this for £11, and I really wanted to try like their cream lipstick. It's kind of like a bullet-esque lipstick, and like the packaging is just nice and simple, and you get this stunning red color. So I love this type of red, is like my favorite type of red ever, and I just thought I would give it a go. And you know what, it is really nice. It's a little bit messy like when you put it on because like it's such a weird shape, but I just obviously added like a pencil underneath it, and it is really creamy. It's obviously not like gonna dry down or anything, so if you drink anything or eat anything, it will transfer. But you know what, it's the first time I've tried an Urban Decay lipstick, and I do really like it. So next we're going on to Cash Beauty lipstick. This I did quite like. So this is in the shade Blood Moon. It's a bullet lipstick. I tried an eyeshadow palette as well, which I'll talk about later. This I believe was £10.95. I got on the Be Perfect website. Absolutely stunning, like just deep red lipstick. Again, right up my street, and it's just trying to like get this in the right way, and it's just like, oh my god, just trying to spend like 20 minutes just trying to like get that going. I'm sorry about the stopping and starting, it's quite noisy outside, but yeah, I do quite like this. I think it could have been a bit more pigmented. I mean, when I put it on, you had to build it up just to get a bit more of an oomph color, but I guess it's not meant to be like a complete stunning red, which like this obviously, because it's a different shade altogether. It's a deeper red, but I do really like it at the same time. So that's that. And then the next thing I'm going to talk about is the Rare Beauty Selena's Favorites little set. So I actually did review this by itself, and I do really like everything that's in this. I think my favorite thing has to be the blush because it's absolutely stunning. You get 4 little items in here. So you get a mascara, liquid lipstick, which again, right up my street, and then you get the blush and you get a liquid highlighter, which are the cutest things ever. I did mention in my review that I purposely bought the smaller ones because I for one would probably not ever like use them all up. So getting a mini set that I think was what, £30, when one item could be like £20, I was like, you know what, I want to just try as much as I can. And I think, yeah, again, the blush and the lipstick has to be like my favorite out of all of them. I do hope to try more in the future when it comes to like Rare Beauty. I just gotta kind of find some more reviews and see what they're like. But the 4 items that I used, I did absolutely love. So now I'm going on to like Vive. So this is obviously like a little duo as well. So you get the Skin Dew, which is a bit of a highlighter. I did like it, very buildable. It's not completely tacky as well. So if you want to add some onto the, you know, is it called your temples of your cheeks? I don't know, the top parts of your cheeks where you normally highlight, or wherever you highlight. I do tend to add a bit more because again, I like to use a lot of highlight. But I got this set for £30, so I do feel like it's definitely worth it because they're both like £20 each. And then the lip oil or lip dew is very nice. The only issue that I kind of have is that when it's disappeared, you do still have quite a bit of like glitter on your lips. So if you don't really want that, I would just kind of like remove it with like some micellar water or something and just add something else on top. Or I guess if you want to add more afterwards, you can do. I do quite like these, so I think maybe in the future when I do try more Vive, then I maybe would. I do want to try their eyeshadow palettes and their kind of eye ones, but I don't know. Again, I need to look at more reviews. So let's talk about some eyeshadow palettes now. Woo! So the first thing I'll talk about is Profusion. So I tested this out like 2 weeks ago. Profusion had like a little sale during Easter, I think it was. So I picked this up. It was like, they're normally like £3.50, so very, very affordable. I got it for like 10-15% off, so obviously much less than that. You just get basically 3 matte shades, 1 shimmer and 1 glitter. I didn't put the glitter on because I don't know how eye safe it is. It just looks like confetti basically, but it is really cool. I just don't feel like I would put it on my eye because it will just make a big mess. But other than that, this palette itself is very, very nice. They have such a big array of shades. I really want to try their yellow one because it just looks so summery, really cute. Yeah, definitely recommend that. Next we have what I have on my eyes, which is the Revolution Pro I'm Everything shadow palette, and this is so gorgeous. I mean, I think this is like £6 or £7. I love it. I used 2 shades and then the shimmer today, so really nice and simple to the point. When I reviewed it, I think I used like all the shadows. This red is stunning. It's very buildable. It's like the shimmers as well. Like I never have any issues when it comes to the shimmers. Sometimes you have to be like, okay, I have to build up a little bit more. Maybe you have to wet your brush, but it's not like the end of the world. And sometimes Revolution eyeshadow palettes can be very hit and miss, but I think with this one, because the shades like are so nice and it's so just like really nice and simple, I love it. Next we have a nice dupe that I found, and this is the W7 Sweet Brown Sugar palette that I got for £3.50 in the beauty outlet, and it is obviously a dupe for Huda Beauty, and I used this in one of my videos recently and I do really like it. I was going to talk about the W7 lipstick as well, which is like the Charlotte Tilbury like dupe or kind of rip off, but I couldn't find it somewhere, so I was like, it's fine, I'll just talk about it. But that one is really nice as well. It smells lovely, it's really pigmented. This again, obviously well worth £3.50. I mean, you get 9 shadows, and of course it's meant to be a rip off and like a stolen idea, but I do feel like it's a nice affordable alternative. It's probably not going to be the same as Huda Beauty. Like I personally don't like, I've never tried Huda Beauty eyeshadows, so I can't really comment, but this by itself is pretty good. So next eyeshadow palette we have Cash Beauty, like I mentioned. This I got on sale for like £12.95 on the Be Perfect website, and this is like my first time trying Cash Beauty as well. Absolutely beautiful, some nude shades. You get some 2 very popping like shimmers which are gorgeous, and then you obviously have the screen one as well, so 3, I can't count. But when I used it, I was pleasantly surprised. Like again, at the time I knew not much about Cash Beauty, and I thought I would take a dip just to kind of see what it's like, and I do really like it. They do have a couple of other eyeshadow palettes. Oh my god, what is going on today? There's a nice selection of different eyeshadow palettes. If you want to try something, buy them, and of course you can buy them like their own website. And I know that they are available in America now, because I know during Coachella the founder Kashi was out there like promoting that they're now available there. So if you live in America, you know, try Cash Beauty. you can get it there. So now we're on to the last product, because I'm running out of breath and I'm tired by talking. This is one that I just recently tried. Like, I tested it yesterday, but I don't know when this video is coming out. But it's the Melt Cosmetics Gemini 2 palette. I mentioned in my review that it turned up smashed, so that was very annoying. Beauty Bay kindly gave me some of my money back, so I didn't, you know, I didn't lose out on a whole lot of money, but I basically have like 3 broken shades that I can use. I can use them, but it's just heartbreaking when like you're trying to do a nice look, or like you just want to have a palette and they're just broken. So this one is still very broken. This I had to like just tip out into my bag, because into my rubbish bag, because it's just going to go everywhere if I didn't do that. But the thing is, this palette is so stunning. I cannot wait to use it again, because I love Melt Cosmetics. They're one of my favorite brands at the moment. Talk about them all the time on my channel, and I can't wait to try more. And that is basically everything for my monthly favorites. I mean, it's been such a mixed bag of like some really good products, some okay, and some kind of products that I'm not too sure about. And you know, that's always going to be the way it is, because nothing is ever going to be like amazing or perfect for me. Let me know what your favorite product of the month is, like what you've purchased and what you've been enjoying. And thank you so much for watching. Hope you have enjoyed the video. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, because I film and upload every time I get a chance to. Don't forget to follow me on any of my social medias, because I'm always active on there. And I hope you guys are doing really well, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye bye.